People, deluded, I'm back again. Arsenal's under 18s drew 1-1 away to West Ham over the weekend, so we might as well briefly touch on it. Now, how do I put this? I think there's a lot of lessons we could have learned from that game, really, because I would describe it as a smash and grab from an Arsenal perspective. And to be honest, sometimes it's not your day. I don't think it was Arsenal's day throughout the whole game. I feel it was a lovely effort from, I believe his name's Luke Penge, first year scholar. Lovely effort from him, solo effort to claw us back into the game and pull it into the top bins. But I do think it's a smash and grab. I think first 5 or so minutes, I think the game had a very good tempo, people. End to end stuff. I feel there's a tempo, man. The tempo I see lacking in under 23s football, I see it in under 18s. Because they're all young and hungry of being first year scholars and want to kick on and get to 23s and do better things. So I think we started off well, but from a West Ham perspective, if I'm West Ham's coach or the players, I'm looking around thinking, how did we not bury these chances? I felt they broke very well down either hand side, people. Throughout the whole game, I felt they did well at that. I feel they had a lot of opportunities. And our keeper Herbert had to be very good and make a couple of big boy saves in goal, but he's not Superman. He can't protect everything. I think we did get lucky a lot. I feel we rid our luck as well. We defended well at times as well, people. But I feel we really rid our luck in that game. I think there was an injury to Sam Greenwood and Jason Sprague, and never say their names, the centre half. I think Greenwood came off in the first half as well. I could be wrong on that. I'm sure there was a couple substitutions, and a young schoolboy, I assume Arsenal under 16 now came on. I don't know his name, but by the time this video comes out, his name will be in the description. He went over to left back after there were some injuries. They scored down their, our left, their right hand side. It was just a break, and then they broke down the right hand side. It's a slotted ball, lovely weighted passing behind our defence. West Ham man takes it and shows some confidence and composure and slots it home. I feel West Ham man to a man, especially their attacking options. They're playing good football. They're linking up well. I don't know West Ham players like that, but if there's some second year scholars that might explain as to why they just looked a bit physically better than us, tiny bit sharper than us. I feel Aziz is trying, he's getting his radar on and stuff like that, but it's probably just not happening for us in an attacking sense, people. In anything, people. I think we were pegged in a bit. I like that we were still confident playing out from the back, people, and we stuck to it. Second half again was more of the same from us, people. It was just more of the same. I did think we had a couple penalty shouts, if I remember correctly. I don't know how the ref didn't give one. There was definitely a foul on Alfie Matthews in the first half, and there was a couple in the second. I was looking and thinking, how is this not a penalty, people? But I think generally we did all right. We saw an improvement in the last 20, and like I said, it was a lovely smash and grab. Penge picks it up and he dances past a couple of players before putting it into the top bins, and it's a good solo effort and a good moment for us, and you'll take a point, people. This is what it's about. We're the defending champions. You've got to take something away from home. You've got home or away, you've got to take something away from games where you're not necessarily at the best of it, to which we wasn't. So from a West Ham perspective, people, they should be kicking themselves in the teeth that they didn't win this game. From an Arsenal perspective, we're happy, people. Like I said, it's 1-1. We didn't deserve to get anything from this game. I just feel West Ham was sharper. Yeah, a good ball playing side with a couple good players, but we did. So there's not much to say, man. I think that's the shortest review I've ever done. So on that note, people, Arsenal 1, West Ham 1, DG, I'm out.